Who you mad at more?
All I know is your dick can't be trash if she lets you hit twice.
Gotta do the.
He brought out the poetry stuff.
Who just gets a cream pie and be like, I'm late for my wax appointment?
Should you get the wax before the cream pie?
I bet the nigga dropped her off too.
Nah, he was like I want it before and after.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yes. Anyways, this is All Points Podcast. We here. I know all of that crazy talk and whatnot was there. Cream pies and queefs, or what was that? What'd you say?
Queefs and chicken grease.
Queefs and chicken grease. We here. Jonathan the Great.
Hey, too.
Tim the Chat, man.
This is Kyle.
Midwest.
And we're out of here. All right. Well, what's going on, guys? It's been a minute since a few of us have been on the show
Yeah, Jonathan, why are you off the camera?
because, real
He got
niggas
plastic
do real
surgery.
things.
He's got a condition.
Yeah. I don't want to spread around this cold that I've had for a week. It's kind of a pain in the dick.
No, he got a big zit, y'all.
Yeah.
Gotta
he
be
was-
Believe him.
It's the cordyceps. We gotta isolate him. It's about to be the last of us. And it starts with Jonathan Krigler.
Hey, all we gotta do is burn him.
True.
Bring it on, you pussy ass niggas. Exactly. Said it, and none of these niggas jumped. All right, shut the fuck up. But
Oh,
anyway,
this internet tough guy.
He's behind the screen.
Can't even see him. You look like the dude from Home Improvement.
nah, I prefer Dr. Claw, but whatever. That's a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah. But man, what's going on? How everybody been?
Man, I've been good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Everybody good.
Sitting here waiting on this baby, man.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That
That's
countdown.
Yeah.
Yep. Little
around the
man.
corner.
Little man gonna be here either this weekend or Monday. So
Man.
I'm here. I might not be here, in 30 minutes. It depends if that water done broke or not.
If he comes on Mother's Day, you obligatedly don't have to give her nothing.
Right.
You know that, right?
Oh, 100%.
like that's your.
I can't even give her dick at that
This
point. You
your-
gotta wait 6 weeks.
Nigga, wait, hold up, nigga, wait, nigga, wait.
I mean, is he lying though?
You can. I don't want any more kids.
You know, like, hello.
She actually called me out at the doctor's office today because they were doing the check and they had a little sheet and everything up and the doctor turned her back and then I peeked over. She's like, "Why are you looking?" And the doctor looked back at me and I'm like, "It's because of me looking that we're here." It's like, don't out me to the lady.
You said
over
that
here.
to the doctor?
No, I said it to my wife.
She was like, "You pig."
Man. Hey, chat. I'm sure he ain't got a name picked out yet, so go ahead, drop some names in the comment section.
Yeah.
Name
He's gonna be here before it's even coming.
Don't tell me to name my child Clarence. That ain't happening.
No, name it
Why?
Clarence.
We don't respect Clarence.
Why? Clarence's parents have a very nice marriage.
No, I can't even call him Anthony Mackie. It's only Clarence. Like, oh look, it's Clarence and Super Nigga Soldier.
Oh, Lord. I'm mad I still ain't seen that movie.
I ain't either.
I ain't
Yeah,
I'm about to watch
slacking.
it while I'm on paternity leave.
I'm mad because it popped up on Prime or whatever, and I was
Right.
kind of surprised that it wasn't on Disney Plus. But I was like, well, of course Disney hates niggas, but whatever. But they had it listed up there, and it was like rent for like $20. I was like, get the fuck out of here!
Yeah, don't you
I'm
be
not
hating
paying
that?
It just came out.
Like, I
So
can
it
wait.
came out 3 months ago.
No, on digital.
That's
It
what I'm
just
saying.
came
I can
out.
wait until it's free.
Yeah.
Here's what they gonna do. It came out during Black History Month. They gonna release it for free on Disney Plus on Juneteenth.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the problem with y'all niggas. That's why niggas can't never progress in life because y'all don't support them.
I wanted to support.
How
it,
many
but
times
I don't have
niggas
a
done
movie
seen
date
Sinners? I
anymore.
bet.
You say what?
How many times y'all seen Sinners?
Why would I pay $20 to watch a movie when it don't even cost that much at the movies?
Because you get to see it first.
That's why you got to get a watch party together. You treat it like a pay-per-view. You invite the homies over to the Champagne Waterfalls.
He don't never invite us
and
to his
we all
house.
watch it together.
We don't even know where
I'm
he
like
lives.
Kanye West. I don't have a home. I just
He probably don't.
wherever I go, I turn into my home.
Gene could be homeless. That's how mysterious he is. We could not even know it.
Well,
He like drive around the corner. He got a whole trailer and whatnot. Just,
Migrant Midwest.
No, I'm mad about not seeing Sinners. I know me and my mama want to go because
I want to see it.
I've been trying to take her.
trying to-
I was trying to take her out there, but she got sick too. I don't know how she got it, but I got an idea.
She got it because my little sweet baby gets sick, and then she gives it to her and then the rest of us. And then,
Just be
it's
passing
a
it
game
around.
tag. Yeah, it's crazy. Next thing you know, Drogon's gonna have it.
Nah, he ain't. He's good. He's vaccinated.
I just listened to the last episode on the way here, and I got to set the record straight on something.
How was that?
This nigga said he was hooping. The ball never went through the hoop. I don't know what he was talking about. I don't know what he was talking about. He didn't make a single shot. He bricked and airballed the whole time we was there. I airballed too, but I made
his
some.
defense,
I didn't hear the episode.
we was all the way up in Bel Air. You know, we had to type in the code to get to this park. But it was a double rim. So, yes, I was missing everything. Tim got a couple good shots in.
Nah, double
Back
rim for the
shots.
devil.
Yes.
Oh, he was gonna have a jumper.
See?
He said he was going to say something like that.
I mean, you do. You gotta have more arc.
I told him, like, you should bring the basketball and show it to Gene. Gene gonna tell you why you shouldn't have bought that ball and what ball you should have bought.
I ain't
Bring
worried
your
about
technology.
$5 Shaq
I
below
got-
ball.
Yeah, I hate them little Five Below outdoor basketball. Get that fucking ball out of here.
It worked though.
No damn real ball.
It worked.
Space Jam ball, so smooth, can't even grip.
Exactly what I got. It works though.
not
I
a real
told him you
basketball.
would know where he bought it from too.
At least I was outside, you know,
He was.
having fun with the family. So
That's what's up.
we was playing soccer and everything.
Right?
Football.
I tried to invite this dude, Jonathan, out to the park with his kids, and he was like, "Nah, I'm sick."
So I was the
was
second
like,
option.
Whatever. It's a park.
Sorry.
No, this
niggas
was
get
a
sick.
different day.
Sorry, niggas get sick.
He could have went to the park. It was an open area. He could have got all the other playground
They
kids
said
sick.
COVID rules apply. Just stay 6 feet away.
Exactly.
Where was you at? Harrison Park?
That day I was trying to invite him to the park. Yeah, that was Harrison Park.
Wait, I forget what day was it?
I don't remember. It was last Saturday. That's
Yeah, I
what
don't
it
think I was doing nothing that day.
You don't got kids.
Daddy takes
So?
It's always a no kids nigga that want to hang out all the
No, he
time.
could have pulled up with
okay.
3 kids in the car.
Yeah, you don't know.
He could have just pulled up with some random kids.
I could have flew him in. He
would've went and got
flew him into the
Jonathan's
country.
kids.
I would have been
$50 a
bad.
kid. He got paid for it.
I would have been bad. This nigga pulled up with random kids.
Got my team. They come in like the Monstars.
Heck no.
Nah, man. I'm just at this point in life where I just don't really care to go outside right now. And I'm cool with that.
Why?
Why don't I want to go outside?
Yeah.
Because there's people out there.
But there's also bees.
I ain't worried about the bees.
Okay.
But anytime that I got to leave the house, I have the biggest eye roll, just kind of like, ugh, here we go again. And then I storm out the gate like I'm CJ or whatever. It's just, yeah, come out here and these disgusting people are everywhere, driving on the road, looking at their phones, getting into crashes and backing up the one fucking highway.
Man.
Major
Just
highway.
angry.
Yeah. Look, we was talking about that in the last episode.
That's why you stay indoors.
That's why I stay indoors. I be rushing to get home just to get away from y'all. So yeah, you asked me to come outside. It's yeah. Good luck.
It's a park though.
Yeah. So
Nah, man, we're gonna be outside. We're gonna be outside. We're gonna play this summer.
That's what you said last summer.
We gonna play.
The one before that.
I did play this summer. Well, we gonna play this
He
summer.
bought a
Hey.
ball so he could hoop. He wants to go out and hoop.
Exactly.
good luck.
See, that's why I can't. That's why I can't play.
Real niggas play pickleball.
No.
I mean, that's true.
Nah,
Y'all trying to play pickleball? I can go to
Nah,
Five
nah.
Below and give me some little paddles.
Come see me if you want to start playing some golf.
Golf?
Yeah,
We can go to Top Golf.
we can do that.
That's not real golf.
It's golf enough.
Can you drink there?
It's the nigga version of golf. You can drink there, actually.
See, there we go.
You're just hitting balls.
I've
Here's
been
what
to
we should
real
do.
golf courses.
Here's what we should do. We should bring in the portable recording session. You know, put a table right out there.
I don't think they'll allow that, but
They ain't got to allow
I'm all
shit.
down for it.
Would be a bad idea.
I'm just saying, have a good time.
Speaking of bad ideas, no.
Put a body cam on. No,
Emerson Biggins, no. I'm playing.
bad ideas is nothing. Or sorry, bad ideas is all these fucking kids got right now. Did y'all see the Virginia man right now that's in trouble and being charged with second-degree murder? Some little fucking kids decided they wanted to do a TikTok prank and
Knocked
beat
on the
on his
door.
door at 3:00 in the morning, and he shot them. little motherfuckers.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
he killed one. The other one's in the hospital, and now he's in jail and facing charges because they wanted to do something stupid.
That's this generation, man.
Yep.
What is it?
I mean-
Gen Z or?
I mean, I'm gonna be real. We was nigga knocking, so
Yeah, but you got a nigga knock with how people you know. They're like, oh, it's just that neighborhood kid. You go in places where you don't even live doing this shit.
Yeah, in this era,
You don't know
everybody's
who-
on the edge, so it's just like
I definitely.
you can't be knocking on nobody's door. They
we-
shooting DoorDash drivers.
Man,
I mean, I know back when we was the youngins. It wasn't in people that we really knew, but it was in the neighborhood.
I mean, it was like
You them enough.
the people that we did that to or whatever, and it really wasn't even us. It was some like foster kid that lived around the way. That just, he wanted to be down.
That's foster kid behavior.
Messed up.
How's that messed up?
Like, I got to bully the foster kid.
He did it of his own volition. Like he was he was black, but he was a foster kid, and he wanted to be accepted. So he was just doing weird shit, like little weird niggas do. And then he went over to the old people's house and like knocked on their shit, like knocked the fucking the hinges off the damn thing.
He was just punching the door, just
So he broke in.
And you know what? That kid probably got traded in that following week.
traded
Why do
in.
you say that like this is the NBA?
Because they do. They swap them kids out.
Yeah,
like,
that's what foster parents do. They just trade them in like a blockbuster movie.
Yeah. You know, like you playing Yu-Gi-Oh and shit like that, trade them out like cards. Get them out of here. Find the best deck.
Nah, you're right. Nah, these kids ain't got no sense because I got an email from my kid's school as well that these dumb little motherfuckers are, again, TikTok prank.
Of course.
They are making a probe by getting metal, wrapping it in paper, and basically making a fork and sticking in electrical sockets or computer sockets to see if they can set it on
Who
fire.
raised
And
these
it's just
kids?
like, and this is the middle school, so they're old enough to know better. And it's just like, these fucking kids are gonna die, man.
Remember when like Tide Pods was like, oh, this generation is just cooked.
I blame the Fire Challenge.
Yeah.
Tide Pods and Fire Challenge shit ain't been right since
I know,
they ate too much detergent.
I'm looking at it like this. All these kids in school right now, they are, I think they're the pandemic babies. So whatever grade they're in right now, they're actually a grade below it. Because that year they was going to school during the pandemic, they didn't learn nothing.
They didn't learn
They
shit.
just got a packet and got sent home. So you got to understand they're not mentally mature yet. So like you might think they're a sixth grader, but they're really a fifth grader.
And we all know that sixth graders are way better than fifth graders.
I think my son's like the one. My son's year is like where it doesn't affect because he was out of school during the pandemic, so he didn't miss any school.
Yeah, they just grew up on Cocoa Melon and Baby Shark.
Exactly.
Hey, man, they be teaching a lot of shit on there.
Exactly.
They do.
Why?
My son learned how to spell excavator because of Blippy.
Yeah.
I can't even say it right.
I was like, nigga, what? You saying excavate?
You start
mixed with
watching Blippi.
escalator?
You
Like,
need to start watching some Blippy then.
Exactly.
Nah, but, bringing up COVID news and whatnot, coming out of the pandemic and whatnot, shit was kind of crazy. A lot of businesses closing, kids wasn't learning shit. They getting held back because they stupid as hell. But one place is finally reopened, and I'm proud of it or whatever.
What's that?
You said what?
What's that?
It's a it's a place called Licking Hole Brewery. All right, they reopened. They
Wait.
back on the market. You say what?
What?
Licking Hole Brewery.
That's not
what
here,
hole
is
we
it?
licking?
Any one of them.
Where is this?
This place is in the city of Goochland,
Okay.
Goochland, Virginia. They make well water beer. It's very, very. It's
Those
very
are just
well
layers
water.
upon layers.
The irony.
This ain't real, Jonathan.
Yes, it is.
Cite your sources.
Sound like some gooner shit, man.
All right, look it up, you fuckers, bitch ass niggas. Shut the fuck up. All right, Licking Hole Brewery reopened in the
This nigga
city
came
of
back
Goochland,
angry.
Virginia. They make well water, beer, and there's also a town near there called Bump Ass.
Ain't no way.
Look it up.
I mean, okay, he's
telling the truth.
There's a town called
Exactly.
Bump Ass too.
Yes.
Man.
I looked all this shit up. All right, so fact checker Frank will fry me, fuckers.
Yeah, that's right. Good. Fact checker Frank is on that
That sounds
fucking
like
ass.
a perv town, like a freaky ass nigga town.
I mean,
It's
There's definitely a nude
Goochland.
beach there.
don't we? Oh wait, no, it's Virginia, not South Carolina or whatever.
Gooch hole. That
Wow.
But Virginia does sound like Regina, so I can understand. I can make the
man, it's
connection.
freaky over
I
there.
mean, given the fact that there's so much seafood because they're so close to Baltimore, you ain't gonna notice the smell of some stank. So you just gonna think that's the bay.
You're right.
Would you drink a beer from there?
From
I don't even like beer.
Yeah, I don't really care for beer
I'll
either.
try any beer once as long as it's not an IPA.
Hey man,
The answer is no.
Too hoppy.
With a side of truffle fries.
You drink that beer, then you gonna be trying to
I need some poutine.
lick
bitch.
a hole or a gooch.
Hey man, some holes you can lick. All right. Sometimes you get in the mood, Gene. You get to licking around places you never licked before.
Like donut holes.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I can't think of any good holes to lick.
Well, you can.
Well, you just got to make sure it don't have any paper in there.
On this freaky ass topic. Answer if you want to, even though I know some of you niggas ain't going to because y'all pussy.
Uh-oh.
Where do you think you rank amongst your tunnel brothers?
Number one? Listen, I walk in like Nelly. I am number one.
Think so?
Yep.
I mean, it's good to think that way.
I mean, it's fine.
There's
Yeah.
another term for Eskimo brothers.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Where do you think you rank?
Which one is the question?
Huh?
Which one? It's like I have two different sets.
Well, I don't know, nigga. I don't even know
One
that much
I'd probably
about
be
you.
number 2, and then one I'd be number 1.
Damn, that's kind of crazy that you're accepting the number 2.
Yeah, I know.
You know that you didn't.
He's
get
like, nah, that nigga got a
I mean-
McThunder stick.
Number 1 was working with me at the same time. So I know what performance I put on. I knew I had to go to the bench.
That nigga said on the bench, he kept going.
Every pump was like closer and closer to the cup chair.
Dang.
Gene, what about you? Where do you think you rank amongst your tunnel brothers?
I can't listen to Bad Romance. The same.
I don't know, man. It just depends on who we talking about.
Any of your tunnel brothers?
Just any of them. Just name them.
Just one person.
You fight them niggas.
I don't be worrying about other people, so I don't
Sounds
know.
That's
like.
not the point.
Looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Look at it. Were you getting a Snickers?
I don't know.
Remember,
I
he,
got some.
Got some stiff competition.
Y'all seen Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Halliburton hitting these game winners, and you know.
Nigga, what basketball got to do with that?
hey, you know he got to be cryptic.
Just saying, man, there's
Nigga
been
just changed the
some
subject all quick.
put on some performances, you know.
Okay.
I don't think that's really a question for us. It's more a
That's why I was
question
like,
for
I don't
them.
really know who's who. I don't know the who's who.
I mean, but you said that it's more of a question for them, but it's like it all depends on who they mad at the most. 'Cause then they
Exactly.
immediately go into the
No,
bottom.
nigga, you're right. You're absolutely right. In my scenario, yes, you're absolutely right, nigga. It's, who you mad at more?
All I know is your dick can't be trash if she lets you hit twice.
Gotta do the.
He brought out the poetry steps.
I don't know. I don't know. The girls just be just as desperate as dudes did be.
Hey, you can't call it trash if you hit twice. You can't call
Nigga, what? Yabba dude.
I was like,
Girls,
Nigga, what you
girls
say?
be just as desperate as dudes be.
What's desperation got to do with it?
what's desperation?
It's desperation over standards.
I know, but
is
you
where
would.
it comes from.
I mean, you can rank them too. Like as far as
I
like,
rank all the women.
That's right.
I've been with.
I mean,
Wait, is it-
most of the time it's like I feel like we be doing more work anyway.
I mean, all the
Always do
time.
more work.
they just.
Yeah.
Depends on the person.
That's why.
I mean, it just depends on the moment. I mean, because they get tired.
Them knees.
They get tired, so you gotta take over. But
There is a thread on Reddit that says she finished the job. So sometimes you just gotta let them take control. Let them take the wheel.
Kyle be letting the horny get to him.
All the time.
Can't help
Actually, I have it.
yeah, he will let them take the wheel. You know,
Yeah, you do.
He drives a self-driving car.
Yeah, you do. 'Cause that's when you be up at 1 a.m.
That's off the bike.
that's why he got a car that he can darken his windows in.
There you go.
I don't know, Jonathan. What about you? Where do you think you rank?
I'm a solid 1. Yeah.
Cause that's the thing. Like, is it like one session or is it multiple sessions? Like, which time are you counting? Unless you was just like a,
We had to run
one
back.
time only.
It was one time only,
Yeah.
but I was solidified.
Do you have like confirmation from one of them?
Yeah.
Hey, I think they need to just give out the certificate, okay? So then we can stop the speculation.
I just know, if I hit you once, you part of my stable. So
Sound like future. Part of the collection.
Stupid.
speaking of that guy,
That means you probably asked. That means you probably asked.
no, I was just curious.
Whatever. He's like a dentist from Sunny in Philadelphia. He got like, tapes and star ratings and shit.
Cause it's like you do the same thing all the time. Like, it's not gonna be the same every time. No. It's like, do you vacuum the carpet good on one day than you did the day before? Like, do you cut the grass? Like, how do you like?
Hey man, sometimes you go the different paths with it.
I don't know what that
I'm
means.
trying to say my analogy. That analogy was whack.
Yeah,
I
I
get
got
you.
what you're saying.
I just want you to talk normal for like 1 second, G. Just 1 second.
I'm trying to speak y'all language, man. You know, we got a Gemini in the house. We got some Scorpios. You know, I forgot what you are.
That's a very Scorpio
Capricorn.
response to say you're number one.
True.
But it's
Hey,
a
I
real.
know what I did when I was in it, and I knew what it was when I was out of it.
See, but them Scorpios, they want to be number one because they care. I'll say number one because I don't care.
He probably the
But
ugliest.
the real
one,
question is, why are you pondering on the past?
He's probably the ugliest one.
Why? Oh, I'm not.
Or is this a question?
It's just a question.
Are you just sitting there laying up like,
He just want to.
Well, no, because when we went to Kansas City, then we had a conversation.
We were all loose lips.
So,
We were all loose
It's just a
lips.
continuation of
I
that.
got dragged in the conversation?
Nah,
I got
nigga,
pulled
you
in
was
the
loose
conversation.
lips too, my nigga.
it made me laugh, and I was just the Kansas City episode popped up on my like when I hop in, then the Bluetooth takes over, and it just goes to the All Points show. All Points at Spotify, whatever. Go check that shit out. Subscribe,
right.
subscribe.
Yeah, the woman in the car, right?
No,
Oh, okay.
I never have her in my car.
See, it's just like gaming with the boys. You get online, you lose a few matches in the beginning, but at the end, it don't matter where you started out. As long as you got that MVP in the end, all that other shit beforehand don't count.
Nah, nigga, that don't make no sense. I'm gonna say I was better.
Yeah.
Damn, nigga,
Why
Samuel
you
Jackson.
shouting?
Good.
Damn, calm down.
I want the niggas to hear it.
Damn, the Bell's palsy messes with the pronunciation, not the volume. Goddamn.
Mess you up.
And at that point, it was like, does reality matter? Does it like your reality matter?
I think
Like the world you live in is different from what she thinks is reality. So it's like, what really matters?
Right. She probably cried after every session.
I'll say this: you can't be number one if she didn't let you sleep and stay the night there.
No, that
Can't be number one if she made you leave. You ain't number one.
Nah.
What if you snuck out?
What? Go ahead.
No,
I'm saying,
not
what if you
that
snuck
guy.
out though?
That's
Nah.
different. If she didn't tell you to leave and you just left on your own,
What
that's
if
different.
it was at your place though? I don't be going to these broads' house.
Still
You supposed
snuck
to
out.
leave there too.
Nah.
Be mysterious as fuck.
Snuck out your.
Actually,
Like, I just got to get up and leave in the middle of the night.
Where you at? You might want to get out before the homeowners come back.
Your own house. You be hitting it, then you just get up at your own house. Oh, all right, then I'm about to head out.
You leave some taxi fare on the counter too.
Your own house.
An
Lock up.
expired bus ticket.
Lock up before you leave.
Wasn't that like on White Chicks when he brought the chick over and it wasn't even his house? It was the homeboy's house.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he made it
He had
sound
his
his trader's house.
Big ass picture on the wall.
It is devious to hit a girl in your homie's house. I have done that and I have not got to live that down to this day.
Apparently, everybody was hitting that at with the house I lived at with them at the Fortress.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Everybody was smashing. They's coming over to smash. Y'all niggas is weird.
It sound like they
you
had
get
more
over
fun
there.
once you moved out. Sound like they had more fun once you moved out.
Nah, he was still living there.
I think they did.
It was like when you driving down to Texas and you see them like oil rigs, just going off. That was the whole time.
Bumping and dumping.
Nah, that's a crazy question, but
I don't know. It's a
I guess
intriguing question.
I guess whoever I'm Tunnel's brothers with will hear this episode and probably sit there and debate himself. But it is what it is. I
Look,
don't care.
Look, if
He can't whoop me though.
If you are a tunnel brother, go ahead and drop in the comments what rank you think you are.
Don't say any names unless you.
Yeah, keep it mysterious.
No, we'd be hella messy in our comments.
What movie was it? Major Payne when he was like, "I am not your damn brother," or one of the movies. I don't know.
That sound like it though.
Yeah.
I ain't seen it.
Nah, that's a crazy question.
This is how
But
you know we live in a gooner society. We moved from being blood brothers to tunnel brothers, man.
I'm okay with that. I'm
Me
okay
too.
with that.
That's
Sorta.
psychopath behavior, honestly.
Yeah, I ain't cutting my hand and be like, all right, let's shake hands. Yeah.
well, I'm glad to say I ain't Tunnel brothers with none of y'all niggas.
Not yet.
Yeah.
What do you mean not yet?
It's funny. Like we all leave here at the same time, but he walk home and he already in the house.
God, yeah.
How you
got
be
my,
here?
got my,
Beat me to my own house. What you doing here?
got my car all in the driveway.
You got it parked in the garage.
just slightly in the grass.
Is that my pork chop?
Nigga laying in your bed, eating a plate.
Got
Hey,
his,
that nigga my steak.
got his drawers on.
Nah.
You playing 2K on my PlayStation?
I don't need none of y'all stretching mine out.
What?
I don't think that was the statement you thought.
Yeah,
I knew exactly what I just
I
said.
don't know if that went the way you thought.
Big ups to my bros, right?
You right?
Damn.
I can't see Jonathan outside the drink.
I'll drink to that, damn it.
You right?
Y'all niggas stupid. Well, while we're on this subject, I was thinking about something.
What was you thinking about?
Unethical relationships. And we probably touched on this in the past.
Sound
But-
like something Diddy would say.
It's
said you were
unethical
cool with it, right?
relationships. So, like, a good example is like having relations with your kid's mom, your kid's friend. Wait, sorry, your kid's friend's
Oh,
mom,
like Jada Pinkett.
your kid's friend's mom.
Okay.
You would,
How would that be? How's that unethical?
it's your kid's friend.
Yeah, you just trying to merge
You
families.
say your
smash-
kid's friend's
Play date
mom.
turned
Yeah,
into a
if,
date.
if your daughter's friend came over and her mom picked her up and you
No, I
was like,
seen.
He's like, I'm about to be unethical as hell.
That's the first clear thing you gonna say.
I don't see the issue.
He's like, shout out to
He
unethical
said what's
relationships.
understood don't gotta be explained.
any
I don't
issues?
see that one.
You,
I don't
any
see the
issues?
I don't see the issues. No, it's ethical.
Nah,
Having sex with your kid's friend.
Nah, that's wild. That's
all right.
They're old of.
man.
Let's say they're 18. They're old of. They're out of age. They're
You
older.
need your ass kicked.
I would never.
yeah, that's foul.
That's like Jada Pinkett, like, you know.
This is somebody who probably slept over in your house as a child. To
that's-
do that late, nah.
Nah, that's shit.
Jonathan being extra quiet over there.
I was waiting to give my response.
That's weird.
Do you think that's unethical?
Nah, man. That's
weird.
And the thing is, because you can lord that over your kid. Like, fuck your friend.
No.
Why do you think?
No, your friend can hold that over your daughter. Fuck your dad.
Why do you think
Yeah, they
Jaden
both-
Smith is the way he is?
Because then that my daughter could hold that over her friend. Like, you fucked an old man.
Everybody just pointing and laughing.
They're like, your dad's cradle robbing.
That is-
All right,
that is
you're
a-
grave digging.
That there is a trash trifecta.
Exactly. Like who's really benefited from that triangle right there?
Obama.
I don't even think that can have a good outcome.
Who needs
Like,
more therapy at that point?
Yeah.
The dad having sex with your daughter's friend, the daughter who dad had sex with your friend, or the friend who's having sex with your friend's dad. Like
The mother.
That's like those That's like the relationships where like a girl has an OnlyFans and then she finds out her dad's like a subscriber. Like, I've seen
that nigga. That's
That-
weird.
I've seen interviews online where this is actually
Howard, my
happening.
daughter.
What is it just like they're intentionally watching, or is it just like, oh, this one's odd? Wait,
Like
that
they
looks
knew that was the daughter, but
Okay.
she didn't find out until after the fact, and it just made her feel a type of way.
She
like
said-
he was gonna keep it a secret.
She sent private videos to this man.
She's like, you're going to love this, daddy.
It's like, oh my god, those last 4 digits look like my dad's credit card.
Frank, my dad's name is Frank. This is weird.
See, I'm telling you, we're headed towards a weird place in society because what's going to happen is you're going to find women interviewing for a job and they're like, so what did you do previously? Oh, I was a content creator,
Right.
Digital creation there. She lied. I'm subscribed to her OnlyFans.
Exactly.
She ain't work
Yeah.
here.
What about having sex with your second cousins?
Still weird.
Second cousin.
Still weird.
It's not direct blood.
Still weird.
I forget what a second cousin even is.
Yeah, like I
it's-
forgot the breakdown on how that.
I had a
I
graph.
think it's
But
like
how
It just be saying first cousin removed, like
I had a chart that
I think
explained
it's like a
everything.
sibling,
twice
or a
removed,
grandparent,
once
Yeah.
removed.
grandchild.
Wait,
maybe.
second or remove?
Second cousin.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's second cousin, I mean, it's still weird, but that would still be the weirdest. What was it, $1 million that I would get?
Yeah, no, it was like 25,000.
25,000.
that
Weirdest
episode.
25,000.
That episode.
Second cousins. Anybody distant second cousins?
Yeah, I don't even.
That'd be funny one day. I was like, man, my second cousin fine as hell.
Okay, what about sex with your in-laws family?
So,
I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna
Oh, be quiet here. Why you looking me up and down?
It's like, I gotta make it awkward, Kyle.
I'm gonna scream thug life and empty the clip.
I mean, all I'm saying is it's gonna be a weird Thanksgiving. It's gonna be a weird Thanksgiving. You don't heard stories about that.
Hey man, back in the day when the dad died, it was customary for the brother to move in to make sure that the mother was your mom was gonna be taken care of.
you said it's gonna be a weird Thanksgiving. It's because you stuffing the turkey.
So
turkey and the hen.
it's a common practice. It was a common acceptable practice. Men used to go off in war and die.
Yeah.
12-year-olds, Kyle.
Would it also be a common practice?
It used to be a what?
Instead of common practice.
Oh my God.
Is that unethical, Jonathan?
What?
Have sex with your in-law, like family.
You heard my response already.
What about
Laugh. Look at.
having sex with your step-parents?
Foul.
Who did that? There was like a famous celebrity that like had married their stepdaughter.
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen,
Yeah.
Woody Allen married his
Yeah.
stepdaughter.
But then
Elon Musk had a baby.
Then
with
Damon
his-
Wayne said he started dating his son's ex.
I saw that.
That's crazy. Elon Musk?
Then Marley, he was like,
didn't he have
David,
a
you need
baby
to stop
with like
that.
his stepdaughter?
I don't know. Stepdaughter?
Like not stepdaughter, but I don't know. It was like the daughter of someone he was with. Didn't Elon Musk have a kid with someone like that?
Who knows? That guy's got so many baby mamas. He's so ratchet.
All right, let me add one to this one, okay? All right, so what if, the daddy is like, 20 years younger than, the wife. Like he marries like a woman. Nah, he marries a woman that's like 20 years younger than him.
Okay.
But he's got like a son that's like, 19 years younger than him.
Yeah.
Right? Does that make it weird if the stepmom fucks the son?
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a porn section for that. Because that was my next question, stepkids.
Okay, it's not Elon. Elon's father did that shit.
Fucking Earl.
Yep, Earl.
Put his name on blast.
Yep.
Like, what if you, so is it unethical to have sex with your stepchildren?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
That's gross.
100%.
Especially if you raise them at a young age. That's weird.
Why you they still looking at me like
Because that nigga's behind the TV, you can't see his reactions.
dude?
I already know most of his answers.
But it's weird 'cause you know it be happening. There's people out there doing that.
Yes, no, there is.
Shoot, there was a nigga actually that just got locked up because he was supposed to be going to court because the woman that he was with had found out that he was raping his stepdaughters for years.
Yeah, that's
one of them,
sad.
he wasn't supposed to be in her house. And he ended up killing her. That's when the police arrested her. But she was one of the stepdaughters that he had been abusing his whole life. And they had a kid.
That's
God
wild.
damn.
What about
Sounds about white.
No, it was a nigga. Right?
what about relations with your parents' friends?
Hey.
I mean,
We're all adults here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like your mama's friend.
you just put the contract on the table. I'm consenting.
Speaking of my mama's friend, during her party, and these two niggas was over there like, all right, slow down now. So I ended up telling her about that, and she just started laughing. She's like, I'm like, I don't even know why they was doing that. And she's like, yeah, especially when her husband's sitting right there.
Right.
I was like, yeah, man, they be doing stupid shit like
He
that.
probably into it.
He just rolls the chair over.
Go ahead, son.
I keep this in the back of the truck just in case.
This is you being at a consenting age, obviously.
Yeah, everyone, yeah. All these scenarios are consenting ages.
That's called
Yeah.
getting you a cougar.
I mean, yeah, you can look at it that way.
If all
But-
these are of consenting age and whatnot,
All of them are consenting ages.
okay. If they want to bang, let them bang.
I had a feeling that was what you was gonna say.
Of course. You trying to get some cattle.
No,
He got you
Niggas
feeling this
stupid. This dude is stupid. Oh my god, that's a nigga.
That's a deep cut right there.
No, because she watched me grow up as a kid. Like that's weird, brother.
Hey, that's your brother. Spread, though.
Turn it into the Hulkster.
What about relations with your kid's teacher?
Nah, that's
You said yo.
that's perfectly fine.
That's just crazy
ethical.
because like
That's unethical or ethical?
it can be ethical because some of my daughter's teachers in the elementary was like the same girls I went to school with.
True.
It can be unethical. I mean, like if you're like, yeah, now can you put a couple extra points on
Yeah,
their test?
is
You
it
know, then there
benefiting
you
my
go.
kid
There you
at
go.
that
Like
point?
then, yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
But otherwise, it's a-okay.
Oh, your daughter can't color within the lines. You got to do something to make her pass. All right.
Still got a whole scenario.
Here, let me
Because
show
he
you.
thought about it. He done dropped off his kids. It was like, you know what? She can get it.
He's like,
Look,
I can
son-
make sure I can paint in the lines here. Let
Kyle-
me color you white.
My dick works. All right. I like
He trying to use it before he loses.
Exactly.
Whatever.
You're mad at me because I get it nice and rock hard.
hey, come on now. We're a family show.
No, we're not.
Well, okay, the last scenario, your kid's bully's mom.
No, that's where I draw the line.
No, that's how you get back at them right there. It's like, hey, you fuck with my kid, I fuck your mama.
You must have seen that comic.
No, I've already said it. I said
He always
it.
says on
I said it on the podcast. If you bully my kid, I'm gonna tap your mom.
Yeah, where he's
Toby beat me.
But what if it's like, what if that kid's parent? What if that kid has a single parent and it's a dad?
Yeah, you still got to fuck him.
That whole household's messed up.
it's unethical if you're not the top.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about those unethical relationships, and I was just like, nah, I couldn't do any of these.
All right, I got one.
Yeah, I could do like at least 3 of them on that list.
I got one. What if you work for local government and it's the mayor?
The mayor?
Yeah.
You having relationships with the mayor?
Yeah.
Is it like a kept secret?
I mean, obviously it would have to be.
Yeah.
But is it unethical?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Starts with
I'm gonna hit up-
ooh, rhymes.
Oh, you
Lily.
say you work for the government though?
Rhymes with.
So we know what Kyle's.
No, wait. Hold up. So that's basically having a relationship with a coworker at that point.
And who hasn't?
And an officer.
Exactly. Like who hasn't?
I mean,
Who hasn't messed with a coworker?
I haven't.
That's the best.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess
prove
you're
it.
right. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah. Hey, well, speaking of unethical things, and yeah, man, we're in a weird timeline right now. Like,
we are.
shit's just getting weird. Where
Kendrick just pop up out of nowhere.
you say what?
Well, Kendrick just seemed to
that's
pop.
not it.
Peekaboo.
Now, people have gotten bored to the point where we're having unethical sperm races.
Yes. No, dead ass. It's a thing. You can bet on this shit.
Yeah.
It's in LA.
If you're just
what in
listening
the
to the
world?
podcast or whatever, we're watching a video where it's the
gay?
world's first sperm race.
Raced.
World's first sperm race.
Well-
2 guys just beat off and then they're letting their sperm race.
Is this in America?
Can
Can you like pick a prize? Like you got a prize horse to enter them in?
They don't
Like-
beat off.
Yeah, they
I bet Nick Cannon would beat everybody.
They gotta ejaculate it beforehand. They say it promotes a healthy lifestyle for young
how
men.
did they get it, Tim?
Well, they had to jack off
Okay,
before.
then.
They're not
All right.
jacking off in the arena.
I didn't say that.
I mean, but that might make it. That might make it
What
better.
kind of society we living in,
we
bro?
are living in
You can actually
The
bet on this
funniest
shit.
timeline.
Believe it or not.
And look at the color of those.
This is just 12 days ago. Damn, they packed the arena.
The
This is
crazy
where-
thing is,
This is where we're at in society.
I mean,
Mother, is that like a slime tank, but it's all cum?
Like
There
who's
is
the
no way.
CEO of this extravaganza?
the crazy, probably Dana White.
You can switch the screen back.
Nah, this definitely sounds like something Steve-O bankrolled.
The crazy thing is, I'm over here just like, How small is that racetrack for that microscope to get that close, that zoomed in?
It's about the size of your
yeah,
trackpad.
I'm like that's a
narrow urethra.
that's a small microscope.
That's what you took away from
Yeah,
that?
that's literally what I took away from that.
Amazing sporting event going on here.
You trying
Dude,
to
we have slap sport. I don't want to hear it. Like
That is the dumbest shit I've ever
we
seen.
slap
I will
each
watch-
other.
I will watch this 9 times out of 10 before I ever watch a stupid slap fucking boxing, whatever.
Now it's getting
How
to
do
the point where the women are slapping each other.
They've been doing that. The whole slap thing is really not new. They was doing that in New York. It was like a radio thing that they were doing first. And
Also,
then,
like,
you know, it got
step on your
gentrified.
Timbs.
It's like the girls that was smashing beer cans and watermelons with their titties.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, that's
we've
talent.
been doing crazy shit.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that. I'll be a judge at
Who's
that.
smashing a whole watermelon with their titty?
I'll be
You
a
ain't
judge
never
for
seen
that.
Not the watermelon. I
She got-
seen the beer can.
I want to see that.
She got
right?
like big
The
ass-
internet is a wonderful place.
I'll buy that for $1.
wonderful and terrible
Yeah,
place.
she had the heavies. These things was getting to work.
Speaking
know what?
of the internet, I found myself thinking about this recently because I heard something about it and I was like albino porn. I'm like, I've never thought to look that up, but
Nigga, what?
hold on. Is albino porn like the next step of interracial? It's like they look white, but they have all the characteristics of black people.
Are they both albino?
I feel like that'd be hard to do. I've never seen two
Man,
albino
bro, you gotta
people in
stop looking
the
at me
same
like
place.
that.
But let's say yes, hypothetically.
You've seen are
She got the
are
skin tone of
albino
a-
people only always black? There's
No,
white
I think so.
albino people.
That's just white people, though.
No.
How you albino and white? They already pasty. They already have no melanin.
Wait, albino people are only black?
No.
There
Yeah,
are other
they're
races
white.
too.
Yeah,
but
they're white.
It's a lack of melanin. It's a
Are there
pigmentation
Mexican
thing.
albino people?
I would imagine so.
No, that Alberto.
That's good.
Waka waka waka.
that was a good one. I
But
wish.
albino porn. Somebody look that up and tell us I can't do it. Albino people freak me out.
Fuck it, I'll do it.
It's scary looking.
I'm depraved.
I went to school in LA. I got introduced to that like first, second, third
I just thought
grade.
they was light skinned. My dad's best friend was albino.
He the only one that ain't ever scared me, honestly, as an albino person. The rest of them, I don't know.
Daywalkers.
Right?
Albino ice.
No, you said Mexico, and I had a thought earlier today.
Excuse
I was
me.
like,
Excuse
is
me.
India
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
Sorry, I had to correct you. It's Mexico.
Mexico?
Yeah.
Is India the Mexico of Asia?
I don't know. Ask Pakistan.
You can't drink the water there. There's food stands galore that are very unsanitary. People riding around on cobblestone roads on old ass, barely functioning vehicles. Too many people.
I don't know.
All right, I'm done.
I almost said something messed up. Like, let's say it.
Oh,
You
let's say it.
try to baby. You try to baby.
I'll go ahead and say it.
I ain't never walked next to a Mexican and didn't think they didn't. I ain't never walked next to a Mexican and didn't think they smelled good.
Damn.
Like every Mexican I walk past, they smell good.
Okay.
Talking about
Okay.
dudes or females?
Either one.
Yeah, I misheard that. I thought you said
Mexican people
yeah.
smell good. I don't know what it is. maybe it's their
Neither do I.
fabric softener. They have a
Smells like
distinct smell.
lavender type stuff.
Yeah,
I
they
think
smell
so.
good.
It's that ensueño.
I don't know. It's that suavemente.
You're about to make a fabuloso joke.
Let us know if you're Mexican. Let us know in the comments what's the smell that you guys smell like, because y'all have a distinct smell and it
You
smells.
can't
good.
say that, bro. You gotta
Whatever.
rephrase that. It's like somebody get in the comments, hey, what's that smell that black people smell like?
There's going to be
that's-
some racist motherfucker in the comments.
Hey, we probably should do that. You know how people would be dropping those whole like ask a black person a question or whatever. Ask a
Yeah.
white
Right.
person a question. Yeah, we should do that.
That's a legit question. Like, what deodorant y'all use?
Old
is it
Spice.
Adidas or something like that.
I use Old Spice too.
Yeah.
What kind of Old Spice?
Sport something, whatever the fuck it is.
Pure Sport?
Yeah, I think
the
so.
cheap one.
Oh, damn, this nigga taking shots.
I know.
Gets
He
the
got the
job
clip
done. I've
loaded.
been, I've been staying free for like 20 years.
The Jadaric. You got the what's the Irish Spring version of Old Spice, brother?
Listen.
Upgrade your Old Spice,
Listen,
brother.
If the job gets done, you ain't got to worry
You ain't
about
never
none.
smell. I'll give you that. You ain't never
Exactly.
smell.
I had to get away from that Old Spice bullshit. Like anytime I put that stuff on, then it would start like
tingling.
Yeah, stinging.
You must be allergic.
You build up an
to
immunity.
it. Get sensitive skin one.
Yeah, nah. I was like, fuck all that shit. We go get
Get
this
you
other
some
stuff.
Dr. Squatch.
What you got? Adidas?
I think it's Adidas. It's something, but it's like the clear gel type stuff or whatever. Because I don't want to do solids anymore because it kept fucking up on my white tees.
Man, whatever happened to the roll-on ones?
Those are for lady folk.
Whatever happened to
Oh, okay.
Tussie deodorant?
You know, I actually got your mom some Tussie a few years ago.
Hey, my mom was known for Tussie deodorant. What kind of Old Spice you use?
I use the gel kind now. I used to get the Fiji one because I like the smell, but I'm like you said, the solid one, it was fucking up the pits of all my shirts, and I just kept getting stains on them, and I'm like, I gotta switch to the gel.
One of Jonathan's Turner brothers used the Fiji one.
Why couldn't you just say somebody Jonathan knows?
Nah, we need.
It was funnier that
No.
way.
It was me all along, Barry.
He used the Fiji. What about you, Gene? What do you?
I don't know. I got like 7 different ones. I don't.
Deodorants?
Yeah.
Why do you have so many deodorants?
Well, there's
Because you're
the-
not supposed to use the same one. You gotta like switch it because like your body. I forgot the science behind it.
If
You're
it
supposed to
figures,
switch it out.
There's his deodorant for his morning shower.
They're all
There's
like
his
different
deodorant
brands.
for his lunch break. There's his deodorant for when he has his nighttime shower, and then there's deodorant that when he goes and sees the bitches. It's very dusty right now.
Are they? Wait, hold up. No,
Talking about brand or
I
like,
can't wrap my like you buy them all the same time. You have a whole bunch of half-used deodorants in your house right now.
Yeah.
Are they all on your like
I
bathroom?
got some at work in my locker. I got like different. Yeah, it's just like cologne, nigga. Like
No, it's not. It's deodorant.
no,
Deodorant
you know how
wears
people have
down,
different
pal.
colognes.
That's different. I
okay.
understand.
I got different
colognes.
colognes and I have
I got
different deodorants.
That's I've never.
there's actually some stuff on this. So it says switching deodorants, particularly to aluminum-free alternatives, can offer several benefits like improved skin health, supporting natural body functions, and reducing exposure to potential harmful chemicals.
But all at the same time though.
Yes.
Like I'll go through a whole bar and then switch to like a
No, I
different
don't-
deodorant, just experiment.
I don't
But
go
like
through.
you got multiple deodorants at your house.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I've never.
You know why?
And so there's some women deodorants that I use too.
I mean, technically, I got multiple
Using that
ones.
Degree sexy intrigue.
You smell like cucumbers.
I don't get the ones that are like a strong feminist, like a unisex smell.
I don't know why it's that big of a deal. Just get some Axe and you're good.
Hell no,
no,
it's like a high school locker room.
No.
Man,
Anybody
where's
still
the
using
science
Axe
guy?
today peaked in high school.
Axes like smell like when people spray Lysol to me. It don't smell good.
Listen, sometimes I use Axe, sometimes I use Monster Energy. You know, they both work.
Same difference.
No, that still blows my mind.
Why you like? That's why I can't say nothing. Though.
That
That's
just
why I
proves
don't
I
say
never
shit.
go to
Niggas
this
just be
nigga's
like
house.
stuff
I've
that's
never been to
regular
this
to me.
man's house.
Niggas just make it overhyped.
I never knew.
Look, he just a regular ass nigga. Like
You
when
right.
You tell him things like he's uncultured. When you tell him things like
Apparently.
that, you don't know what to do.
Apparently,
That's pretty interesting. Your whole, beauty regimen, Gene.
It's not. It's just.
He got a deodorant for his locks.
I'm an active person though. Like you know, I do sports.
He said
I work out.
sometimes
you
I
should
sweat.
Your morning routine should have went viral instead of that other guy who was faking the funk.
If I see one more damn video of that morning routine, I fucking hate those videos. It's like they're just so stupid.
Man, they don't be doing that shit.
On average, how long would this stuff, usually take for you on a regular day to get ready?
20 minutes.
He probably wakes up at like 3 a.m. The butt crack of dawn.
I wake up at like 4
Yeah.
because I work at like 6. So.
Go through it real quick.
What's your morning routine?
I'm talking G.
Morning routine Midwest.
Why y'all want to know my morning routine?
I'm curious.
Well,
Nigga got 6 deodorants. I'm curious now.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna kick it off.
Just run through it real quick.
I'll kick it off so we can.
No,
kinda
my
get this
nighttime
conversation.
routine. I feel like that's more.
Because
That's longer. That's longer than my.
you take
morning
care of
routine.
most of it at night, and so in the morning you don't got to worry about
There
it.
you go. That's what I was about to say.
makes
No, I do
sense.
like all my little stretches before I go to sleep. Like yoga or some shit.
All right, what's the nighttime routine?
It's just long.
So you just brush teeth, hit the lotion.
He starts it as soon as he leaves here.
Scrape
He's doing it in the car.
I do scrape my tongue.
I know.
So you straighten your tongue?
Scrape.
You got a
yeah,
tongue scraper?
Yeah, I got a tongue scraper.
Yo, those taste bites are fresh every time, huh?
I mean, you should though. I mean, like if you use the little pluckers and whatnot, they got the little just
Is that what that's for?
the other end, yeah.
I thought you were supposed to use that as floss.
Nah, you supposed to scrape that shit.
Oh shit! I've been using that wrong for years.
But the little needle part, that's
no,
scraping your
the
tongue.
needle, nigga, damn.
It gets thinner on one side. That's the point. Is that you're supposed not the plucker. I mean like the no. It's the Oral B ones.
But anyway, I feel like people's routines, morning routine,
longer plastic in.
evening routine, nighttime routine. It's just self care. So if you value yourself, you gonna put the effort in. If you don't give a fuck and you just want,
I mean, I value myself
because I see niggas that be coming to work and
Dirty in the
they
nails.
routine just look like they rolled out of bed,
Roll into the car.
fell into a pair of shoes and some pants.
Put some water in their hair and stuff.
Not even that, and just drove to work.
Got eye boogers still in their eyes.
Like, damn.
Crusty niggas.
Did you brush your teeth today? No, I got gum.
What's your morning routine, Jonathan?
Oh, this ain't about me.
I mean,
But
I'm
I mean, I
curious.
guess I'm asking because it's just like you get your you brush teeth, floss, scrape your tongue, lotion, deodorant. Boom.
But
boom,
one of my
boom,
biggest
boom.
routines is I pray every morning. Like,
Okay.
yeah, so a
Pray
long
white
time.
Jesus.
A long time.
Shout out to him. But I mean, do you think that you could probably cut time if like what do you do with hair wise?
Hair?
Yeah. Because you
mean,
got
if-
the longest hair out of everybody here, so I'm sure that takes a while.
On his head.
No, I feel like I don't really do anything in the morning because I do it at night. As far as hair, it's kind of just like Alex. Like I don't really got to do nothing. I just put sprays and stuff throughout the day.
There you go.
I mean, it's like when it's time to get it done now. That's a whole nother.
Alex just
That
rolls
shit
out of
take all
bed. He rolls into
That
shoes.
is a damn lie. Okay.
He gets in the car.
That is a damn
His
lie.
brother
All
uses
right.
his twisted up comb. Leave him alone.
But yeah,
exactly.
for my hair, it's like when we was in the hotel. I forgot how many years ago when me and Kyle got the same room. He seen like some rose water on the sink and he was just being all dramatic. But I was like, I use that to spray in my hair and on my face. But yeah.
You find out a lot by traveling out of town with people, you know.
I didn't know this nigga has 6 deodorants.
Hey,
I've been knowing him for I don't know how many years.
20.
Over 20 years.
the more you know.
Got 6 deodorants.
I found out how bald people wash their face after watching Steve.
They don't stop. They just keep going.
And all the way back here.
You know what we should do? We should submit in the episode or on the just like the pictures of your bathroom, right? So we can get an idea.
Well, I started taking one a days
Hey, you too. You doing supplements, yeah?
Good.
recommendation. I also take
Man, the FDA was like half them little supplemental vitamins that people be taking don't have half the things they think is in there, and then it don't do half the
always that nigga that's knocking toothpaste.
like the nutrients in there is like not. It's just like
I also take beetroot gummies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For heart.
Oh, yes, the Negro.
Yeah, for the heart.
you said the Negro what?
Negro can't resist the beats. Y'all ain't never seen that Key and Peele skit?
Yeah, for the heart. That's why I take it.
Why you take it?
It does circulate your blood a lot better.
You know what else circulates your blood?
What's that?
Fucking exercise.
Dang, I thought that was a W play.
I was just about to say like that. That sounded like the first Gene W.
Dog.
But we do have W Energy. See, W Energy offers jitterless energy that can get you through your day. W Energy. You can get it at w.gg with the promo code ALLPOINTS and save 10%. 10%? That's more than your mama makes in a day. All right. So, W Energy, come get some.
You know I don't like people.
Why?
It's like he an alien that's just cut.
So I'm sitting
punished
here-
to live on this earth with humans.
Nah. So I'm sitting here. I got a little notification from Ring or whatever. I'm watching my camera in my garage. and
You
I
care
see
to
this-
screen share?
You say what?
You care to screen share?
Nah. I ain't doing all that. But I will do that later. But I'm seeing this dude park, backed into my driveway or whatever, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? And I noticed that my neighbor was outside doing like some home repairs and all that shit. So I'm like,
That's Ricardo.
yeah, basically. So I'm like, who the fuck is this dude parked in our driveway? I'm pretty sure he didn't ask. Like, I've never spoken to this neighbor ever. But you got motherfucker parking in my driveway.
Is he like
bringing
forward
stuff-
or backwards? If it's backwards, that nigga disrespectful.
No, they backed in because they're dropping stuff off, and his fence is like right next to there, so they're going to his backyard. But I'm still like, that's the principle. Like, you ain't never said shit to me, but you got the nerve to have somebody parking in my driveway.
He didn't want to park on the lawn.
You better.
Nah, because the lawn would be our yard. But I mean, it's like I said, it's just,
that's a respect level.
That's technically your car now.
Yeah.
It's on your property.
Just make sure you run home and pee on it, so you know.
Nah, I ain't gonna stay there, but it's like I said, it's just the principle. Like I ain't never spoke to this dude. We lived there for like over 2 years or whatever, and never said nothing. But
What is it?
You're very comfortable with doing this.
What is it with the people that we live next to? Because like fucking Jake, right? You know,
State Farm.
you don't know what I'm talking about.
And then just pulled up into somebody else's driveway. This nigga is
Because
wild.
no one is friendly nowadays.
Right?
So would it be like different if he like knocked on the door? It's like, hey, I gotta move some stuff. Do you mind if I can?
Yeah.
You'd have
'Cause
been
that'd
cool
be
with
like
that?
asking, like, hey, how you doing?
It's just like-
acknowledging our existence.
Yeah.
Finally.
Niggas think they Debo and can just do what they want.
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess-
he ain't gonna do nothing about
So
it.
you throw a brick at their face.
He doing exactly what he gonna do. Complain about it on the podcast and go home.
What am I gonna fight my neighbor?
You should.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
okay.
should.
I got to live here.
Kyle,
We
you
Beat
don't
him
need
up.
Kyle wouldn't bust a grape from a fruit fight. Like,
Right.
stop it.
Hey, I
Stop
wouldn't
it.
be. I wouldn't be in the fruit fry.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you right. You right.
You ain't scared of
Veggies
fruits?
and fruits or whatever is not your style. Exactly. Shut up.
He was like,
real
he was like,
quiet.
yeah.
I gotta say,
He's like, yeah,
Yeah,
and
when's the last time you touched the fruit or a vegetable?
he can't whoop me, so it don't matter.
I can and I have.
I eat fruits all the time.
Gay.
What kind of fruit? Banana.
No, I ain't gonna say
The
nothing.
long way.
the long
No, I eat bananas in the middle.
You
I
said
mean,
what?
like a man.
I eat bananas in the middle.
I guess.
Take a bite out of them.
Anyways, I had another question for you guys.
All right, what you got?
What is, excluding G? No, I'm joking. But what's the dustiest thing that you've ever done?
Dustiest?
Yeah.
Define dusty.
Yeah, I'm like, what's the
You gotta
Okay,
define
okay.
it.
what's the
Let me-
parameters?
Let me take you back to like 2006, 7, somewhere around there. So this is about the time that me and him was living over in Eastgate, and I remember it was one night. He was driving around to this, you know. Actually, I don't remember how we was living at this time. but-
Dusty.
Nah, not yet. Not before this night. So there was a hotel that was down the street.
I think we'll have an equal one.
You say what?
I think it'll be the same one then.
Yeah. So there was a hotel down the street, and they was throwing away mattresses or whatever. So
Oh hell no! You brought bed bugs in your house?
So we rode down there. And, well, he rode down there first, and he came back to the apartment. Or whatever. He had a mattress. It was a king size mattress that they was just putting out.
They was just leaving them.
David.
And I saw that shit, and I was like, "Well, shit, I want one too."
Nah.
So I drove down there and got myself a couple mattresses or whatever.
A couple.
Yeah, we got a couple of them.
Yeah.
Because you stacked like the one mattress on top of the other one, right? Had that extra bouncy bed.
Yeah. So I was just laughing about that the other day. I was like, "What the fuck was wrong with us?" Like that was the dustiest shit I.
Y'all was young. Y'all needed a nice bed.
No, but it was getting thrown out by a fucking hotel.
hotel,
So
yeah.
who knows what happened on those mattresses?
They somebody could have got murdered on there.
I bet
We
the
didn't
women
even know.
didn't care. They
Somebody
just
got
bring it
murdered.
over.
They get murdered on it. Yeah.
I bet the women got in the bed and was like, "Dang, your bed comfortable."
Yes, they
That-
did.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All you need is that protective sheet, and you got a shield.
Exactly.
Memory foam already knew the positions. that's why.
Exactly.
But it was out by the garbage.
Right.
So it was just, yeah, man, super dusty. I
See-
ain't never done no shit like that since.
See, but the thing is that I had a redemption arc though, because like that was the same mattress we went into the fortress with, right? And it just the gods had smiled upon me, right? Because they're like, I'm helping some dude in his apartment get a bed because you know I was just over there. We went to school together, right? And then they come up and they're like the movers, and this is like Ashley or whatever. So it's like the official shit. And they were like, yeah, we were supposed to deliver this one, but the person just, you know, canceled the order and we just kind of have to get rid of it. And I was just like, all right. So I just put that shit on top of mine. I'm riding down Rock Road with my arm out the window, just holding it in place.
Yeah.
Got it home, stacked it right on top of that old mattress.
Y'all was known for not a bed frame in that house, but y'all mattresses was all on the floor.
God damn
I
right.
mean,
There was
I kinda
4
like my
bedrooms in
shit
that
down
house, and only one bed had a bed frame. And it was mine. And it was
we
mine.
had- I mean, I can't speak for him, but I know that I had some good thrusts when I was on my knees and
Yeah.
he was laying on the
I bet.
bed.
It was even better because like I ended up getting that king size frame, so I had that,
just kept
then the box
stacking
spring,
beds.
then the old mattress, then the new mattress.
Yeah.
So I could just stand.
And all your short girls kept breaking their ankles jumping off your
I
bed.
got that right. Then they can't go nowhere.
Yeah, that's why I'm number one amongst my Toner brothers.
That's a lie. I mean, not that I would know.
Yeah, you're right, Jonathan. I do not have one of those stories to contribute.
It ain't got to be like mine, but you know,
No, I just don't got one.
anytime.
Mine was probably like when I literally was deliberately late picking up my son because I was eating chicken in the parking lot. But I talked about that on the podcast. Yeah, I was deliberately late. That was pretty dusty.
But you was just enjoying like just yo time. Right?
Yeah, I didn't want to, you know.
I was like big back. Cause I had went
It
to the
was
store
good
the other
chicken.
day. And some little kids was ringing up at the register. Maybe it was like a gift card or something. And then the little kid was like telling the lady at the register, "Yeah, this a big back card. This a big back card." And I'm just like, "What is going on?" So yeah, that's
You got to chop that kid in the throat.
how you. So your food was more important than your child's like pickup time.
He knew he was going to get picked up.
So it's because you knew you couldn't eat that in front of him. So you like them parents.
He was gonna
try to get a meal before they pick up their kids, so
yeah.
they ain't got to get them the same shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got in the car and was like, "Why it smell like chicken in here?"
Busted.
What about you, Till?
Dustiest thing I probably did was get an apartment complex that I couldn't turn the utilities on for another month after getting it.
Dang.
Shit, I just used to go in there just because I wanted quiet sometimes. I just sit and read.
You look like a sit and read type nigga.
It was cold. It was cold in there, Kyle.
Did you have furniture?
Yes, I had furniture, but I didn't have no heat. I didn't have no AC. It was just dark and shit in there. Or not dark, but all I had was natural light.
You went to sleep when the sun went down. He was living in the 1500s.
Literally, my dad was like locked up at the time, so like I had gotten the apartment for us, and I was like waiting until he got out.
Dang.
And it's like
Now it sounds sad. Now
well,
that's a
no,
sad
it's like, This is the
story.
perfect time I could have been bringing some girls over here, but because I was awkward as fuck, and I'm like, I got all this empty space to myself, and I ain't doing shit with it
Except reading.
I was
except reading.
I would say one that is a little dusty, and I feel bad for it. But so like, you know, I was at the house, right, and this was, you know, mom was in the house too and whatnot, and the girl I was seeing, we couldn't fuck nowhere else, right. So I remember there's this one day I was like, I ain't wasting this time, right. So that the room that's like right above the den, you know, where she was down there, I was like, it's going in. So I know there that.
She no, they didn't, because your mattress was on the floor.
And then them girls was really going through.
The carpet was like soundproof.
Exactly. There was no squeaking of any beds.
That's funny because that same room that you were getting it in, I got it in that room.
Man, me
It's
too.
a rite of passage.
And the basement. But apparently, you know, I'm gonna take the crown on that one. I feel like, well, maybe me and you.
Yeah, we kind of got
Yeah,
it.
y'all some dusty niggas.
Still in hotel mattress.
Y'all won the award there.
I mean, it got the job done.
Yeah, it just either means that you guys don't have any dusty life experience,
We ain't got no Riz, the dusty world.
or y'all
Yeah.
really did something and y'all either just don't remember or you're just too embarrassed. To,
Yeah.
tell the
Nah,
class.
we
And-
probably
and
got
just-
me and Kyle probably got more how fly Izzy stories than
Exactly.
dusty stories.
Exactly.
Y'all ever drink
doubt
powdered
it.
milk before?
Nah.
My man Kyle is so fly.
How fly is he?
I don't know, man.
Exactly.
I mean, he ain't
You got nothing that ain't real.
I mean, you got 6 deodorants. Like, that's still
But you the one that made the song though.
what?
I'm so fly.
I mean, I did. I just, yeah. All right, I got one last question.
what was that?
Uh-oh.
And this is an easy one, too.
Hold on to your
We was watching Kingsman yesterday, and one of the missions in Kingsman was he had to, like, have relations with this girl to basically save the world anyway. And Kiera was sitting there all mad because, like, the dude's girlfriend got all mad at him for doing it. And I was just like, is it really cheating if it's, like, the fate of the world? Like,
Yes.
it's resting on it? Like, if to save the world, you
No.
had to
Yeah, 'cause-
cheat on your partner, would you do it?
Because it's like if you want to continue to be with me, we're gonna be non-existent if I don't perform this act. So, if you want to continue this experience, let me do what I gotta do.
Or if it was the tables was turned, they had to sleep with somebody
We all gonna die. I'm playing.
I feel like that question would be better suited for someone who is a virgin and has never laid with a chick before too. So it's like, so what you telling me is lose you, but I get some cheeks, or I die a virgin.
Pretty much, yeah. What about you, John? Well, never mind.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was obvious.
What about you, Alex?
Hold on. I just want to make an observation here. How did you just skip over me?
I was working my way towards you.
What?
I was just about to. I was literally about to ask you.
down.
Oh yeah, I was literally about to ask you.
He jumped across the pond.
I wasn't in his line of sight. Okay.
I was literally about to ask you, Alex. What would you do in that situation?
I mean, like you kind of have to. Like,
You don't have to.
Yeah, no, you have to, right? Because if you're gonna say you love somebody, you're gonna try to protect them from whatever,
Yeah.
right? So if you love somebody only to the point where I just can't cheat on you because that'd be wrong. Yeah, I would do it only because I don't want to die either.
If the tables was turned, they had to cheat on you.
I kind of like living.
You know what?
Right.
I'm surprised Alex didn't give this answer. You tell her to join in, then it ain't cheating.
That is a weasel your way, Alex.
God damn. Oh man,
Nah, babe, I'm not gonna save the world. We gonna save the world.
I'm losing
I'm
my
not
powers.
gonna like it the whole time. Look at my face.
That's Alex.
You sitting there just
Alex, aka
Shoot, we can
Randall
do this
from
like the
Recess.
Handmaid's
That
Tale.
is Randall.
don't you put that on me.
That's
Randall
on
for
you.
recess.
I'm not Randall.
He's
You
Randall.
should be Randall for Halloween.
How is that Randall?
Because he's a weasel.
Weasel.
He's a snitch. He's not a weasel.
Nah, he's a weasel.
No. The
Definitely a
the
weasel.
terms are different. Okay,
Looks like a weasel.
A
We got
snitch.
him weaseling right now.
No, because that's what it is.
Weasel your way out of the
A
rules.
snitch is the one who's just gonna be like, "Oh, I'm telling what you're doing." A weasel is like, "I see what's happening, and I'm gonna maneuver out of there. I'm like instant or ultra instinct my way out of this."
Randall for Halloween.
That's something a
Stop us.
weasel
You
would
can't
say.
stop a weasel.
Got
from
that right.
snitching.
That's hilarious.
That is crazy. Well,
Hang on.
I know he was loading something up. Might be
I
something.
mean, I guess if it's not loading, then I'll just say the context. But so I did watch this video, and it's a dude named G Moski, and he had a theory
A
about
game theory.
Nintendo's beloved son. Well, no, maybe let me back it up.
Bag it up and dump it.
You say what?
I said bag it up and dump it.
he got a theory on Mario.
Well, yeah, the game really, maybe the universe, but he's basically saying that the Goomba, the Mushroom Kingdom, got gentrified, and he's talking about how like Goombas, he's like, look at them, they're mushrooms, and then you look at everything that's going on in the Mushroom Kingdom. You look at Toad. What does Toad look like?
a white with the mushroom on
A
his head.
white Goomba.
And then you look at everything else that's going on in the Mushroom Kingdom, and they pretty much got taken over. So it's not like the Goombas aren't really bad. They just had to. Oh, here you go. All right.
The Goombas got gentrified out of the Mushroom Kingdom, bro. First of all, just look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. That is a mushroom. You see that? His body is a stem.
Yeah.
His head is a cap. Goombas are mushrooms, just like toads are. The only difference is one is brown and one is motherfucking white. So what the fuck happened? When Princess Peach came into power, she decided to expand the Mushroom Kingdom, and millions of fucking Goombas got displaced and exiled out of their homes. Literally made these niggas homeless just so they could build Mario Kart tracks and a bunch of resorts and shit. Princess Peach is a racist bitch. Who in that castle is brown? Who? Nigga, nobody. And she got slaves. Is that a noose, nigga?
I mean, Daisy's a little dark.
The only person the Goombas could turn to is Bowser. Not out of evil maliciousness, but because he the only real nigga that'll give them a voice. Now when you see Goombas, what are they doing? Walking around mad as fuck, forehead balled up, in a barren wasteland with no home. And Mario, man, that nigga's a munch. He came to the Mushroom Kingdom, he don't know niggas from a can of paint. He just wants some ass. And Princess Peach is like, yo, you see those browns over there? Those motherfuckers living in poverty? That's the rebellion. They trying to take our home. Little does he know, she took their home on some Israel-Palestine shit. Nigga, I'm
deep.
brown and mad too. I might be a motherfucking Goomba.
It's the hat for me.
Right.
You know, We know he's into.
Interesting take.
I just, and I just heard this today, but I guess Goomba is a slur too. So
For what?
for Italians,
people.
yeah. So the more you know.
I'm plugged in with
Dang, Shirika Miki Moto.
plugged in with the Italians, man.
He's a racist.
He's like, yeah, yes.
I mean, he did create Donkey Kong stealing the white girl, and Mario had to come and rescue. Dang,
Subtext.
dang.
I gotta be on. Stay woke.
That is kind of crazy.
I mean, I don't see any flaws in that theory.
You right.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, you saw it here first, or heard it here first. Yeah. I don't see any or hear any takes, so I guess that means niggas is ready to go.
No, I can't argue with that theory. Like, he's right. You know.
I mean, he made it sound believable.
Yeah.
It's
Did
just
you have a
crazy.
question?
So no, I said, why would we question it? Like,
okay.
it's,
But I have been told that Toad's mushroom head is a hat.
So they basically like went in there, scalped some Goombas, painted them.
It's a different type of mushroom.
Don't matter.
They're Toad style mushroom.
But see-
Goombas is like shiitake mushrooms.
This is what you're doing here, young brother. You letting the colonizers fool you, okay? Don't let them do that to you, brother.
Yeah. Anyways,
See-
this has been the All Points Podcast.
Wait.
My bad, I ain't hear you.
See,
My
what
bad,
he
what?
needs to know, my brother, is he
Yeah.
don't need to go for Princess Peach. What about Bowsette?
Speak on it.
Fucking Bowsette.
Nah,
He
nigga,
needs that
no.
turtle-ussy.
Oh,
That tussie.
I don't want no Tootsie.
That's all I say.
Tootsie Roll.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep. All right. All Points Podcast. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. We got some shit coming up. If you're in the Wichita area towards the end of the month, we're going to be DJing in the park. We got a special guest coming up.
Yeah.
Let them know all about it, Kyle.
yeah. If you're listening to this and in the Wichita area, come on down to Napsker Park. It's the first day of Riverfest. Ooh. But we're doing our own little thing at the park, and we got some music guests lined up. So it's not just us DJing, or not just me DJing.
He's like, we're doing our own Riverfest with hookers.
Exactly.
Yep. So go ahead and lock in, check that out. Make sure you check all the clips and whatnot that we got going on the channel. Sam was here. That was shocking. But yeah, man. But anyways, we're going to get up out of here. This is Jonathan the Great.
Hey, too.
I gotta pee.
This is Kyle.
Midwest.
And we
Oh.
Out of here.
Peace.